This is Coach Jason. I'm about to give my predictions for the Wilder Ortiz fight happening tomorrow. I think it's going to be a great fight. I'm looking forward to it. It's kind of shaping up to be a heavyweight tournament. You got Joshua and Parker fighting in a couple of weeks, so that's going to be fun. So hopefully this leads to a undisputed champion at some point. I haven't had one in a while. And, just having all these undefeated heavyweights fighting each other and looking forward to fighting each other, sort of, is a good thing for boxing. It's a good thing. So I think when you got two guys with this kind of power, I think it comes down to who's going to box better, right? I think it's unanimous that Ortiz is considered the better boxer. That doesn't mean he's going to box better, right? Because there's intangibles here, right? We're talking reach, we're talking jab, and Deontay Wilder is the longer fighter. He could perceivably be the more athletic of the two, so he can move better. So you got that to consider. And if he can jab, be long, and be more athletic, he's effectively going to box better. Now, the tool set might be in Ortiz's favor because he has the amateur pedigree. He is known to be the better boxer in most of his fights. He moves pretty well. He's not super fast on his feet, but he's got movement. He knows how to place his punches, set things up. So it's going to be interesting to see how it plays out. I think ultimately, though, I think that his amateur experience and the way he, fighting guys, and setting things up and playing to that style is gonna benefit him. But it all depends on who's gonna land the big shot, right? That could change everything, So right now I'm gonna say Ortiz, but we gotta be, I really think it's kind of a 50-50 fight because it's all about who lands the big shot, Whoever lands the big shot, who can take the biggest shot, right? Because once you land it, all right, how does this guy's chin hold up? I don't think anyone's chin is going to hold up to either one of their shots, to that matter. But it's going to be interesting to see if that happens, And if you see guys who can take them, then it really is going to come down to boxing. Who's going to win those rounds? Who's going to wear the other guy down? And it might go into the later rounds and who's got the better stamina, Right now we see Ortiz getting in the best shape of his life, right? So, but age has always been a factor, that has been a question mark. How old is the guy really? So I don't know. We'll see. He hasn't fought old. That doesn't matter. It's all about what you've done, and he's had a career that's gone his way so far outside of his failed drug tests. So. And I like Wilder. I think Wilder's a good, I think Wilder is better than people want to give him credit for. They get a little upset with his, his wild swings, but he only does that when he got you hurt. You got to realize a lot of his fights, yeah, he might have had some moments. Everyone does. You could look at anyone's highlight, reel and find something that didn't look so great. But he jabbed a lot of times to set up those big shots that you saw and, him going crazy because he hurt you. He was able to time you. Throwing the jab and really setting it up. He was able to put the other hand on you. Once he put his left on you a couple of times, he was able to put the right on you right after that. So you can't knock him for doing what he does, So, yeah, so that's my prediction. Let me know what you think. And like, subscribe, comment, and I'm probably going to do another one for Joshua and Parker soon. So stay tuned for that. And, yeah, stay fighting.